Hey everyone, and welcome to the video. I'm North Central, and we are among the tombstones here at the Mount Zion Community Church and Cemetery. Cemetery is all around us here at the Mount Zion Church. And we're going to be working on a veteran's headstone today that's sunk down to the ground really far. Now, if you follow the channel, it's not that long ago that I posted a video of doing a pre-treatment here with Wet and Forget. I always like to come in at least a few weeks to a month before I actually start doing things in the cemetery. And the stones that I'm going to be working with, I will actually put down a treatment of Wet and Forget and kill the biologics and stuff on them with that. But the stone today, I found during that time, and it's right here behind me, that little tiny piece of marble in the ground is a veteran's headstone. It is a upright marble stone. These things are generally 42 inches actual length, 2 inches or 4 inches thick and 12 inches wide. But it's sunk down to the ground. This is usually about somewhere around 22 to 24 inches above the ground, right? So it's actually sunk down in the ground almost 2 feet. So we're going to dig around it a little bit here, and I'm going to set up a tripod that we're going to build because I had a couple of donations from the church here, members of the church. And if you're watching this, you know who you are, and thank you very much. I was able to purchase some material to build this, get a chain fall and things like that to be able to save this stone. So let's go back over to the truck and get busy on the tripod, and we're going to make it, set it up, dig around this stone, and we're going to pull it out today and find out exactly whose stone this is, because I have no idea whose stone this is. So we're going to give it a good little cleaning and find out whose it is. So don't go anywhere. All right, guys, so doing this is really pretty simple. I got me 3 2x4s here that are 8 feet long. Got some bits. I got my drill that I'm going to be using. Simply going to drill a hole through all 3. Hardware and stuff here. Take a bolt down through them, and that way I can make a tripod out of it, right? That way they're all together. So let's just, it doesn't really matter as long as it's bigger than the bolt, really. Let's just go with this one. This should definitely be bigger than 3/8. I want it a little bit bigger so that there is some slop in it. That way, whenever I spread them apart, I can, spread them apart. So yeah, looks good. Stick that in the drill. Put that on drill so that it drills. Okay, now that that's done, put the washer on it. There you go, and you can see I've got quite a bit of slop in it, and that's exactly really what I want. And that makes a nice little tripod. So I'm gonna set the camera up over at the gravesite, and I'll set this thing up, and I'll put my my quick links on it, and my straps and all that stuff, and we'll get busy digging this thing out. All right, so I put it on 8-foot ones because I didn't want it too high up in the ground. I mean, I'm only talking about 42-inch stones here that I'm doing. I'm not doing big monuments and stuff like this. So, chain fold's hooked. I got my poles out. Might have to get a little bit longer bolt, but that's okay. It's gonna suffice for now. I'm gonna grab my shovel and move this out of the way a little bit and start getting this thing dug out a little some.
Not touch the stone.
So I've got a good shovel full around it all the way out. It does have a lot of roots and stuff in it, but that's got to be the expected. A lot of trees here around. Got my plastic trowel. I'm going to try and work around the stone a little bit. All I really need is about that far down. I can put my straps around it, hook the chain fall up, and hopefully yank this thing right out. This is a 1-ton chain fall, so it ought to do real good. So let's get some of this extra dirt out of here real quick. So this is where the dirt line was. George L. see, S-E-A-Y. That's who we're dealing with. Hey guys, if you'd like to help the channel, please go up, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Click on the little bell, click all notifications. If you would, give this video a thumbs up and go over down into the comments and drop a little comment, good job, or even a little happy face or whatever. All that stuff is really great for the algorithms of YouTube and helps promote the channel. And all my videos are monetized. And the money that I do get from Google, what little money I do get from Google, goes right back in to doing stuff just like this for our veterans in the graveyards and cemeteries. So I appreciate it, and thanks for your support. So I'm gonna go get some water and a brush, and we're gonna clean off the face of it here a little bit. And that's gonna be it for the day. That was the task, was getting this thing out. Tomorrow, we'll give it another bath again, and we'll put some stone down in it and measure it off, make sure it's at the right height, put it back in it and call it good, make sure it's nice and plumb and whatnot. But for now, I just want to get all the information off of it. That way I know who this guy is. So George Say of Virginia, trumpeter, 8th U.S. Cavalry, October 11th, 1918. Now, 1918, that's World War I. So I'm going to do a little bit of digging on history on this guy and find out about his company and cavalry, the 8th U.S. Cavalry. Very interesting. But guys, this thing, I'm glad I found this. I just about stumbled over top of it. You could just barely see the top of it. Another couple of years and this thing would have been lost forever. Nobody would have ever found it. So George L. Say, in the next video, we're going to level this thing out, put rock and stuff down in it, get it to the right height, put it back in there, clean it all up. That way this man has a proper headstone. This is a marble headstone, one that could be in Arlington National Cemetery or any national cemetery. That should be bright white marble. And of course, you know, when nobody really notices, this is the type of stuff that happens. So this is why I do this. This is what makes me feel good, to be able to find stuff like this and bring it back to its glory. That way you can bring glory back to this veteran, because he deserves it. So I hope you liked the video, and until next time, I'm North Central. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.